welcome to New Way Combat Live radio station. I'm here with a good friend of mine and a business partner, Alan Bruby. Alan, how are you, sir?
Hey, Arson, I'm glad to be here. I'm excited about the tournament today. Lots of wrestling, lots of jiu-jitsu, and these guys are underway. They're getting at it.
This part of the jiu-jitsu competition, it's a 3-on-3, a really interesting format. So each team has 3 people on their team, and they send out their first guy. If you win, you can stay in the competition, and if you can beat the entire 3 team together.
Nice. I like the format. You know, it's submission only. All right.
It's 6-minute periods.
We got the names of these 2 guys here? The music's too loud on there. All right. So Colby's in guard. He sat down for guard. We got Dan. He's looking to pass the guard. We have an arm drag attempt. Colby's got an underhook on the right-hand side. He's also got a butterfly guard working.
Alan, Colby, you're good friends with their coach, correct?
Yeah, we're great friends with Mike Wacker. We came up under the same guy, Rob Kahn. Rob Kahn's out of Tampa, Florida. Rob was actually the 5th black belt ever given out by Hoist Gracie. Very well-known guy in jiu-jitsu, and he's really, to me, he's a jiu-jitsu genius. He's always coming up with new things, and he's got a lot of black belts under him now. He was basically starting in jiu-jitsu in the beginning of, UFC. The UFC had just started, and Rob was already part of the Gracie family team. And Mike Wacker is definitely one of Rob's top black belts. He's We'll figure it out. Does it always do this? No? All right, so Colby's still in his guard. He's got his working his butterfly, his feet are on the inside. Butterfly guards when you're sitting and you got both your feet hooked into their inside thighs. You work some sweeps from there. There's some really cool stuff. But Dan seems to be passing the guard. He's almost in a side control position.
Alan, what do you call earlier in a front headlock position, like you were in wrestling? We call it front headlock. What do you call that in jiu-jitsu? Is it similar?
A lot of the names for some of the wrestling, it's they're gonna translate into jiu-jitsu as being the same names. You might call something like when you take the back, you have a seat belt hold. But it's gonna be similar to. It's going to be similar to what you have in wrestling also. But, some of these guys that come up with new moves and utilize some of the wrestling and they turn it into jiu-jitsu, you'll hear some of the guys use different names that they maybe come up with, maybe even interchange it with their last name, or
have a name moved after you?
Yeah. Everyone's trying to get a name moved a move named after themselves.
Yeah, when I wrestled, I had a wrestling name named after me. It's called Getting Pinned. So, Alan, your background, you started with wrestling, correct? You got into jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I was a high school wrestler, and I boxed growing up. Yeah, in Maine. I never brought it any further than Maine, and I never had any plan to. I was an average wrestler at best. I had a good double leg, but the level of wrestling in Maine wasn't the highest, and all I really knew was junior high and high school wrestling. I really didn't make a plan to go any further than that.
Did you wrestle first or did you do jiu-jitsu first?
I wrestled first. Oh, we have a nice little sweep. Dan's working. I think he's working
It looks like a shoulder, trapped his shoulder there.
He was almost getting for, I believe it was maybe a Kimura or Americana. Oh, we're going to go for a heel hook.
7 seconds left here, 5 seconds left of the period. Those guys have been being really aggressive.
Leg locks. It's a straight ankle lock. Did he catch him?
So now it's a time ran out. So no winner here. No winner here. Now the both teams will send out their second fighter. Black Hole competed in our BJJ Fanatics tournament, I believe it was 2 months ago, and they came in second place. They were just one submission away from winning $1,000. And they're
Didn't
back
they have
here.
a group of guys that were like a little bit smaller? They called themselves the Honey Badgers, right?
Yes, they did.
They were going through people, man. They were looking good, right? Mike kind of looks like a little honey badger. Look at him over there in the corner. I wouldn't mess with him. That's one tough dude right there. I'm going to tell you right now.
So we have Brent and Chase here. Chase. Yep. Brent is representing Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu.
All right, these guys look pretty. Nice little single pickup, trip, boom, to his back.
Trip.
Gonna be some head pressure, passing the guard. There goes Grant with a little shoulder pressure. That shoulder pressure is never any fun either.
No, it's not.
Grant is.
A lot of times it's not something that can choke you out or you tap out from it, but it's really frustrating.
It's a lot of fun putting it on. It's torture getting it though. So Grant's trying to pass the guard move to a full mount, and he's really sticking on that head pressure. It's funny because knowing that he came back, and he's taking the back. Back to mount.
Slick.
That head pressure is actually a la Rob Kahn. I know that's a Mikey Wacker guy, Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, because that's really what Rob taught us, was that head pressure, that real heavy head pressure.
Oh, Chase is looking to.
It's no fun when you're in that position.
Yeah, it is really, really tight. Oh, credit to Chase for rolling out of there.
I think he's maybe going for a head knob choke. Looks like he's getting a little bit high. He might be going for a. Oh, he's got the gift wrap. Grant's got the gift wrap on Chase.
Brent is really relentless here with his intensity, going from one submission to the other. He's chopped that wrist over there, too.
That wrist across when you have it like that, it's called the gift wrap.
Can you choke somebody from that position there, Alan?
You can't really choke him, but it's a setup for a choke or an arm bar. You might see him sit back for an arm bar from this gift wrap. If he steps over across the head, he maybe looks like he's kind of setting it up.
What would be a good... he's looking for that arm bar there,
I think an arm bar is coming. Sometimes, there you go. There it is. It's in. Now you get a hitchhiker out of it. Chase defends it well. But now he's in the triangle choke. Transition to a triangle. Tap. He got the tap. Nice work.
Wow, great work.
Nice work. He was aggressive.
He was aggressive from beginning.
Yeah, Mike told me his guys that he had on here. A couple purple belts and a brown belt. Those guys live in the gym pretty much.
Yeah.
Those are the belts that really put everything into it.
Tough
they're
competitors.
paying their dues. Those color belts, they're paying their dues right now.
Yep. You're doing great. We have Craig McDonald coming up right now.
Can they come up and say hey? I'll tell them to check it. Yeah.
So now it's up to Craig McDonald from Place of Peace to win the tournament or to win this quintet match for his team. He has to go through Brent and then the next representative that Black Hole will put out there. The stakes here are pretty high. The winning team gets $1,000, and that is a really tight neck crank there. It's not full guillotine that he's got.
No, he's gonna let go of that. You're not really gonna get much from that. Also, we have Grant back, and
it's Craig McDonald from Place of Peace.
So here goes Grant back in his side control position where he's very heavy.
Chase
gets some super long legs.
I'm sure that's Craig on the bottom. Yep. Very long leg.
Yep, Craig.
And Alan, you're a lot more knowledgeable than me in jiu-jitsu. Does it seem like it's kind of unorthodox type of stuff he's doing?
Yeah, well, some of these guys can bend and flex and get into certain positions that I definitely can't get into.
That's sure.
You could definitely see. I mean, he's in side control. It was Grant in the purple, correct?
Yes.
Grant's taking the back right now. And man, Grant's kind of turning this into an MMA fight almost.
He is.
Body slams, but he's in a full mount position right now. Craig locking up that ankle. There goes another armbar coming.
Him with that armbar. Loses it.
But Craig is getting position here. He's in half guard right now. He's going for deep half. No, he lets go of it. He's got to get his hips out, get some space. But Craig Grant is relentless.
He is very relentless, going from move to move. And we have to remember too, Craig just had a victory over Chase, so this is his second match in a row. I wonder how much fatigue would come into play.
Grant and Craig, their names are way too alike.
Yes.
Grant had a match against Chase, and you're right. I mean, he's got to be exhausted by this point. He was going at it, and he's got the same game plan now. But a lot of these guys, they'll be in the gym, they'll roll for 25, 30 minutes straight. Some of their rolls maybe an hour. They're in great shape. It looks like he's not even breathing heavy. Grant took the back. He's working for the rear naked choke. Craig is hand fighting right now, not trying to give it up. What Craig has to do is double grip one of those arms and pull it straight down.
Wow. It is getting really intense. I can't hear what the coaches are exactly saying, what people are saying in the corner, but
Mikey's pacing like a pit bull on a sideline, right?
Yeah, and Mike is usually really calm demeanor. He's really into this. It's fun. It's fun watching this.
All right, so what Craig's going to want to do now is he want to get that arm, double hand on one of the arms, pull it straight down. pulling it up and over his head and try to get his shoulders to the ground. Looks like Grant might be slowing down a little bit, you know. Fighting those hands, fighting those hands. This is a battle, especially having someone like Grant on your back, so relentless with the submission attempts.
He's got that in. That is tight.
Is it? Is it across the face? I don't know if it's across the throat. I think it's across maybe the chin, which, you know, you can get your jaw broken. No, he's fighting it. Yep.
He's out.
There you go. Two minutes left. I mean, at this point. Oh, there it is. It's across the chin. It's like a. Oh man. You know, I will give it to Craig. He is fighting him off. Position. His scramble's great. Grant's scramble. Those long legs. Those long legs never came into play for Craig. I'm sure he's used to playing guard, scoring some triangles on people, but Grant has body lock on him.
There's some great motion here, great scrambling, great fighting from both guys.
It is a battle. Here we go. There goes Craig. He actually changed position. There you go.
Minute and 30 seconds left here.
He's going to work fast.
And he jumps for that neck. Yeah.
He's going to give his own battle with head pressure there, and he's going for full mount. Grant has that ankle caught.
Minute and 5 seconds.
You got a minute to win it. Come on, Craig.
This is really up to Craig to win this.
He is in full mount
for his team.
And Grant's got to be feeling the pressure of, and we're going for an armbar. Armbar attempt. Maybe transition to a triangle.
40 seconds left here in the period.
And he's in a deep half. Get a position. You can see Grant wearing out a little bit. He's got he's the second match right in a row, back to back.
So 30 seconds here. If this match goes to 0-0, if this match goes to 0-0,
and the triangle choke is in with an armbar attempt.
15 seconds left. 15 seconds left.
Damn, this is a battle. It's a scrap right now.
I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit too short, but what a great,
it was a
fight by both guys.
Fantastic match.
Wow,
man.
What a big win by Team Black Hall. Coach Mikey is excited and fired up.
That was a good scrap. That was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of great scrambles involved there. A lot of submission attempts.
Yes, there was.
I think Mikey's up to 20,000 steps on the sideline over here. He better check his phone.
For a guy with such a cool, calm, and demeanor all the time, he sure had a lot of intensity coming out,
let me just tell you what, you ought to watch him compete.
Oh, I would love to. Does he still compete?
I don't know. I'm not sure when the last time he's competed. I mean, Mikey had a few fights under him too. I mean, he's a very talented guy. Hey. Back to back, man. That's gonna be tough.
Great competition.
Good scrap, good scramble, awesome work. Hey. Yeah, because I like to be able to look at the page. Exciting matches, right?
Wow, that was really, really exciting quintet match.
This is a real fun job. I actually like this.
Before Alan came on board, he said from his commentating today, he's going after Joe Rogan's job.
Come on, Joe. That's one guy you don't want to mess with. You seen his kicks? Those kicks he was throwing on YouTube?
I have seen some of his.
Oh my God, he's
YouTube
bending that
gigs.
heavy bag in half. I ain't trying to take that. You can have the job, Joe.
Another fun fact about Alan: Alan was on the Ultimate Fighting reality show, season
5.
Season 5. Yeah,
In the beginning of time.
Alan had a cool nickname. Alan's from Maine. We talked about it earlier, and
Yeah, I owned a restaurant called Monster Lobster. And, I mean, I was trying to use the name Monster because I thought it was really cool. And all my buddies called me Monster. But when I got on The Ultimate Fighter, Dana called me Lobster. Like, so, you know, it is what it is. I guess if Dana calls you something, you just accept it.
Alan, what's the funny bet that you had with the guys? Whoever called you Lobster the most?
Yeah, when I got on The Ultimate Fighter, the producers were like, I mean, I got into fighting to advertise my restaurant. It really wasn't that I had this big dream of being a fighter. I just didn't know I'd make it to the UFC to do it. It happened so fast. And when I got in, the producers kind of knew my game plan. They were like, look, you cannot wear a Monster Lobster shirt. You can't talk about your restaurant. I was like, son of a gun, what am I going to do? I got to get the word out there. So I thought I came up with an idea. I told all the fighters in the house, I was like, listen, everyone in Tampa calls me Monster Lobster. I tell you what, guys, whoever I catch saying the word Monster Lobster the most when this airs, I'm going to give you one free lobster every week for a year. So, yeah, it was between, I had to count them all up. It was between Joe Lozon and BJ Penn. Joe Lozon ended up winning. I ended up delivering 52 lobsters to his house.
Wow.
Yeah, at the Lozon family party one year after we got off. Yeah, it was.
Nice. Did you do it all at once, 52 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I did. I stood by my promise.
That's great. Well,
you got to stand by your promise. Joe Lozon, you know? Gonna kick your butt. Yeah, but those are some great memories. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast on there. Definitely was a real cool time to think back about. And, you know, I showed my kids the videos and stuff because, you know, you get the season. What's your name, buddy? Daishi, gotcha. Where you from? What school?
Web, BJJ.
Gotcha. All right, Daishi. I'm in. Stickman Dan. Stickman Dan, right? There you go, buddy. All right, so we got Daishi and Stickman Dan.
And Daishi. Daishi's cobweb
Two different
jiu-jitsu.
body styles there, right?
Is it called cobweb jiu-jitsu?
Dan's coming off a match just a couple minutes ago. Daishi sits down for guard. Referee's going to bring him back to the middle. Daishi's going to go right back down to sitting in his guard. These guys are walking, standing up straight up into each other. Daishi's got a tie grip. Oh, got a little trip. Oh, and a double leg, last double. Daishi's working on passing the guard. Stickman, I think he's, like I said before, he's a tall guy. You get those long legs. He's going to be working that guard. Daishi's going to be looking out for that triangle choke because I'm sure Dan is going to be looking to make that happen.
Yeah, Daishi's really fresh. It's his first match, and Stickman had a really tough match earlier,
right?
Maybe about 10 minutes ago. So I'm sure fatigue will come into play in
and
this.
Daishi gets a tree trunk legs looking, right?
I had a chance to talk to Daishi earlier. I guess he has a long wrestling background.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
So he had a nice little blast double in the beginning of this thing. I don't know if you caught it, but
No, I
yeah.
did not.
He's not afraid of getting taken down, that's for sure. He's walking in, standing straight up.
There's a really interesting strategy with the 3-on-3 here. Who do you send out first? You know, who do you send out last? So it has a lot to do with it. You know, try to maybe send your smallest guy out first, have him not get submitted.
I think it's the gas tank guy. You got to find the guy who's going to hang in there the longest.
To go out first?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Oh, we have a heel hook happening. Tap.
Wow.
Daishi cut the tap. All right, Daishi finishes him off. I think that had a lot to do with Dan being a little tired too, weathered from the first match.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a really hard fight.
But it was tight too, and Daishi got those real strong looking legs, man. He locked up that heel hook.
So those of you that are watching at home, I'm not sure if our camera angle show. You can see it through it. We have the center mat here, designated for jiu-jitsu, and outside of it we have 24 other mats for wrestling. So it's a packed house here in New Jersey, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Harris Hotel. Chase Malarkey just checking in with us.
There you go. You see that mouthpiece? He's got like vampire teeth on it. All right, yeah, Chase had a tough match against Grant earlier. And now he's going to get Daishi. Daishi's got him by a few pounds. And Daishi really didn't have a very long match against Dan, Stickman Dan. So they're both pretty fresh, I would say, because
it's really tough to take Daishi down with those big legs there.
I'm telling you. And he's not afraid to get taken. He's standing straight up, like, take me down. Come on.
It's really fun to see all the wrestling people around watching jiu-jitsu, huh, Alan?
Absolutely. You're going to see it transition. The way New Way's doing it is actually going to draw a lot of wrestlers into jiu-jitsu. It's something that no one's ever done, really. So this is going to help grow the sport of jiu-jitsu tremendously. There's so many talented young guys here in wrestling. When they start getting a taste of jiu-jitsu, oh boy.
It's addicting.
Oh, it is, and it's going to be awesome to watch.
And this is our tournament here on the wrestling side of it. It's called the Summer Nationals. We have nice double leg there.
And Daishi takes the back, put the choke. It's done. He's locked up. I believe it's locked in. I can't see from this angle, but it looks like he got under the chin there.
It's tied.
He's out. Yep. All right, Chase goes out. Daishi had the choke,
Up.
Yep, he'll come back too. That pretty much happens to everybody when you train in jiu-jitsu, but he's fine now and back on his feet. Took a little nap. He's looking around, trying to figure out where he was. Now he's he's laughing. He's like, his buddy's laughing at him. Good. Hey, you know what? He's safe. It happens to everybody in the sport. We all take a nap at some point when you've been training long enough. You do go to sleep every now and then. It's just part of the game.
It's part of it.
But it's great sportsmanship too. He came to. He was like a little bit weirded out. He's like, "Where am I? What happened?" But then he started laughing at himself. He's like, "Man,
you wake up a little refreshed."
Yeah, he took a nap. He got a nap in the middle of the afternoon.
No shame on what Chase did over there. He went up against a guy, I would say probably close to 60, 70 pounds.
Oh my God, and Daishi he's a scary looking guy. But what great sportsmanship. Daishi, they hug after. He's like, man, pat on the back. This kid just got choked unconscious by him, and he's like laughing about it now. you know, that's the thing is people get a little freaked out about that, but really at the end of the day, it's not hurting anybody. They always come back from it. It's just part of the game. It doesn't always happen. It seldomly happens, but it does happen. It's like a crash in NASCAR. You know, they hit the wall sometimes. They don't 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they don't get hurt. You know.
Alan, we were talking about how much having jiu-jitsu tournament in the middle of the wrestling tournament, how much it helps jiu-jitsu in the long run. One thing we talked about in our podcast a while back. So this is a big national level event with so many nationally ranked wrestlers. And probably 10% of the kids at this tournament go on to wrestle at a college level. And don't quote me on the percentage, but I'd say pretty close to it. So the other 90%, if it's 80% of it, those guys, they're done after high school wrestling and they just don't have anywhere to go and train. And
that's what happened to me. I mean, honestly, when I found jiu-jitsu, it was like, it was just going to blow off some steam. I was like, it'll be a good workout. And I recognized that I missed wrestling, and it means not wrestling, but the combat sport aspect of one-on-one, mano-a-mano, you know. I missed that. And when I started practicing it, it was like getting that taste. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I loved it. And then when I was able to get in there and fight or compete, it fed something in me that I had that I didn't realize I missed as much as I did.
You feel alive again, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, jiu-jitsu gave me a new lease on being able to, you know, we're just not getting to be old men. We can actually go out there and do something. And, you know, we're older guys now. We get in the gym and we get to tangle with some of these 20, 22-year-old kids. And I feel pretty good about myself in a lot of these places. Now, there's definitely been some moments, you know.
Well, you should feel good about yourself, Alan. You're still looking in great shape.
I know, I'm pretty good looking, huh?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I mean that with the unblemished record of heterosexuality.
All right. So let's see if someone can take down.
This is Craig McDonald from Place of Peace versus Dashi. Now, this is Dashi's third straight match in a row.
But he's had pretty quick matches. I don't even know if he's gone for an entire 2 or 3 minutes in the time that he's been out there.
I can just tell the way he's hand fighting, he has to feel so strong.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be tough to beat. And he's going against, you know, is this Chase, you said? Yeah, Chase.
No, I'm sorry. This is not Chase. This is Craig McDonald.
Yeah, and Craig had a tough match earlier. It was a battle, right?
It was a battle, and it went all the way to 6 minutes.
You know, for anyone that hasn't done this before, to go 6 minutes, so you could roll for 6 minutes in practice, and it's really not much. But when you're getting a competition and have to battle with another person, you expend so much energy on nothingness. It's like your arms are just exhausted. You're wasted by the end of the 6 minutes. The energy you use, you know, it's unimaginable a lot of times. Unless you've done it, you really can't even understand.
It's hard to describe it. It's hard for somebody who hasn't competed to understand that. The conditioning, the way the nerves wear you out. You can be, you know, if you're not a good competitor, you can be in the greatest shape in practice, but getting out on the competition, the nerves, the pressure, people watching you. In this case, $1,000 on the line.
Oh, we got a flying triangle almost there. Oh man. It was a great attempt. It's awesome that he even tried it, right?
Yeah, he tried that in the first match too.
Yeah.
Got to give a lot of credit to Craig for going for things. And right now, he's by himself, and he has.
Oh, we go for an armbar attempt. Oh, we go for straight heel hook. This is gonna be. This is bad.
Gonna get that.
This is bad. I think Dashi might get the tap. He did. Yep. Yeah. You know, I will tell you this.
That is really impressive by Dashi. walking on there and getting the victory.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you, we were just talking about endurance and like being able to go multiple matches, and that's going to be the advantage that you see these kids have. I mean, some of these kids are going to wrestle. My son's going to wrestle 20 times this weekend, you know?
He's going to get a lot of competition experience.
So, you know, you wrestle 20 times. I can't even imagine wrestling 20 times in a weekend. Or, I mean, like 10 times in a day sometimes. So these kids, when they do transition from wrestling, when they transition from wrestling to jiu-jitsu, the advantage is going to be enormous because the pace that these wrestlers put on, when you see a little kid start wrestling, we've seen it in the tournaments, the pace that they put on some of the kids that are just jiu-jitsu artists, it's tough for the jiu-jitsu kids to keep up with the pace of a wrestler. Just because wrestling is just so forward and it's just explosive, and they're constantly going, they're scrambling, they're pushing the pace. That's why I tell my son all the time, push the pace on these kids, you're going to wear them out. By the end of it, you know, their knowledge of jiu-jitsu is going to, you're going to be able to have more advantages over that knowledge that they have in the beginning. So,
Alan, Joe Rogan had a podcast where he talked about why wrestlers make such a great MMA fighters, and it wasn't so much the moves in wrestling are better for MMA. He just talked about the intensity that the wrestlers can bring to MMA is what makes them separate. You know, just kind of going to wrestling practice is just a little bit different.
They learn how to grind at such a young age. Like, there's no other sport that puts kids through that and learn how to deal with it's just, there's nothing that compares to it. You can't put it on. It's a one-on-one. The kids, they have to dig in, push through. You don't have a team to lean on. You got to do it yourself. It's an enormous advantage.
Well, we are going to take a 10-minute intermission break here, and we'll be back with our finals match. And this will be for 10,000. Maybe next year we'll be able to pay him that much. We'll be back for
10,000 drink tickets.
10,000 drink tickets. So we'll be back for a $1,000 final match here.
Looking forward to it. No,
We're going to change the way people look at jiu-jitsu.
Hello, everybody. We are back for our finals match between Black Hole BJJ and Web BJJ, or Web BJJ.
So we got Dashi here. Who's our other guy? That Colby?
Yes, sir.
All right, so they're sitting looking at each other. Colby's in his guard. All right.
I'm sorry. I think it's Billy from Black Hole.
Billy, gotcha.
Billy from Black Hole and Dashi from the. So this is Billy's first match. I think he was their third man in the first match, and he did not go. Oh, I apologize. I was just told that it's Kobe from Black Hole.
Oh, and here goes Dashi with the straight ankle lock. Tap. Get the tap.
Wow.
Dashi tuning everyone up today.
That
was
four
quick.
straight victories for him.
Yeah, he's got a great game plan. Here comes Grant. Grant and Dashi. Is that going to be the next match?
Dashi and Greg. Wow, this is really impressive by Dashi. 4 straight submissions in a row.
Yeah, all leg locks. I believe, right?
I believe so.
Oh no, he got a rear naked choke on Chase.
Oh, that's right. Chase, unfortunately, put Chase to sleep.
Man,
I just talked to Chase outside. He's doing well. So, yeah. Also, right after the finals here, we have the girls competition coming up, so that'll be fun. When a girls quintet team compete.
did anyone else on Dashi's team compete?
Not yet. Not yet.
These guys are along for the ride. You know, it's like being the backup quarterback to Tom Brady.
Right.
Easy money. Bring Dashi.
Web Jiu-Jitsu, their teammates are Emmanuel Morales and George Strunk.
Well, you know, if we seen anything from Grant, he's an aggressive guy. This should be
It should be
fun,
a fun one.
yeah,
right.
fun watch. Yeah, so I guess we'll a commercial break here for a minute.
Yeah, we'll give Dashi's taking a little bit of breather right after his match. Referee and Dashi are in the middle having a conversation with our producer. Not exactly sure what the conversation is about. And Dashi's asking serious questions to the producer.
All right, here we go. We are underway. Dashi versus Grant. Dashi from Webb and Grant from Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu. And it looks like we're butt scooting into Dashi. Grant's trying to get some wrist control. Grant was smart. He recognized that there was a lot of ankle locks going on.
He's staying on the ground.
Yeah. But if anyone can match strength with Dashi, I mean, Grant's looked like he's been powering over everyone that he's competed against so far. This could be a...
How many matches did Grant win in a row before it was a draw? Was it 3 or 4?
He was Dashi before Dashi. Oh, we got a little choke going on, maybe a 10-finger in the front. Yeah, it's a 10-finger choke happening right now. Grant's hand fighting under his...
What does that exactly mean,
a 10-finger, you know, when they put their 2 hands together, all right, and you got your opponent's head on your chest, and it's just like a front choke. Some guys can be, you know, have real nasty 10 fingers. It's very effective. It's almost like it's like a front choke, like a guillotine would be, but it's when both your hands are under the chin.
Neck.
Both your hands are under your chin like this.
I think the way Craig's moving too, I'd have to say Grant probably has a wrestling background too.
Right? Dashi's just trying to figure him out, and he's maybe going to be sitting back for it. Nope. We get
such a great
side
job.
control.
It seems like he's attacking the head and then he just jumps on the ankles.
Yeah. Okay, now we get a north-south position from Dashi. Going for a north-south choke. I don't see if it's tied up yet.
You know, win here for Dashi, I mean, Billy Pedro would have to win 3 matches in a row.
Oh, he got the tap. North-south choke. Who is going to take Dashi down?
Web Jiu-Jitsu with 5 straight victories in a row.
So how long do you give him for a break? I mean, because really, is there a set time that we're giving him to break until the next match?
Right, I'm not sure the exact time of it.
Because if they want to make this competitive, they really should just make him go now.
Right.
The next match is going to be 2-on-1.
Right. We do have it in our rules, the break between each period, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. We can look into that. Right after the match here, we're going to have our awards ceremony, giving the medals to top 3 placers. Also, the winning team, second and first place, they get a big trophy, and the champions get $1,000. So
and here we go.
Stay tuned for the awards presentation. And this is, I believe it's Billy Pedro versus Dashi Gato again.
Billy is a scrappy. Oh, there goes the heel hook, ankle lock. He's gonna maybe get a tap here. I don't know. He's deep on it. It's gonna be tough to defend this. He sat right back for it. Billy looks like he's in a little bit of pain there. Not good. Tap, got the tap.
Wow, what a great victory. I'm gonna go out there and present the medals.
This just in, Las Vegas called, and Dashi put $1,000 on himself. He had pretty good odds. All right, so I'm looking at this, and Dashi just won $1,000 for him and his teammates. It's pretty cool because his teammates really didn't have to do much today. They're going to be reaping the rewards of their buddy Dashi. I wonder how they're going to split that up. I wonder if Dashi's going to be like, look, guys, you didn't do a whole lot. I should probably collect 500. You guys each get 250.
Well, I'm Dan here stepping in for Arson. I'm the engineer guy trying to figure this stuff out behind the scenes. But Daishi was ready to have his other teammates jump in and compete, so he seems like a generous guy.
Right.
I think maybe he might be splitting that up. I don't know, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that split goes. If he's a generous guy, maybe he'll go 3 ways. I know if it was me, I'd be like, hey, guys, you got I'll give you 200 apiece for sitting down watching. You know?
Hey,
I'll collect the 600.
I'd take that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm going to invite Dashi to the next quintet. Hey, Arson, I want to do the next quintet, and I'm going to take Dashi as my partner, and we're going to do the quintet with just me and him. You know?
Yeah, and now just doing the medals. These medals, I don't know if you could see them on the camera, but they're the BJJ Fanatics medals. We just got these in.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, so New Way Combat and BJJ Fanatics are event partners. And actually, Bernardo Faria from BJJ Fanatics is coming in tomorrow during the individual open to come say hi and hang out for the day.
Nice.
He's flying in just for the day. Like, he's coming to Philly and then driving here and then driving back to Philly and flying out the night. So he'll be here all day tomorrow.
That's awesome. You know, I was actually here earlier when they had the armored truck pull up with the medals. It was amazing when they rolled them in. They had guards and everything. It was like, it was really something else.
And this is great. But Black Hole is just a really, really great community. Actually, from kind of where I'm from in the Hudson Valley, New York. Coach Mike Wacker, just what he's built there. I was just chatting with him before. Just an amazing community of
He's
jiu-jitsu.
a great guy. He's everything that you want your kid to learn from. You know, respectable. He's intense. He treats his students like their family. You know, he's one of those guys that give you the shirt off his back, and every one of his students is, like I said, is basically family to him.
And you could tell just by, like, you know, follow along with him on social media, and all of his students as well are a good chunk of them. And they all just have such an affection for him. You can clearly tell and the impact he has. And I saw him make a post the other day about, I think Billy Blades is one of the guys. This is his name, Billy. Just,
Okay.
He's had him since he was a kid, like since a teenager. And
Really?
he's groomed him pretty much his whole career in jiu-jitsu. So I own a strength training gym, so just think about the impact that this sort of stuff has on an individual's life.
You really have. I think it's you know, when you get to a jiu-jitsu gym that you blend with, you really do become family, and it's just a weird situation, that synergy that almost all jiu-jitsu gyms that I've been to that I get comfortable in. Like I said, it just becomes family. These guys, they end up hanging out all the time. They train together. Everyone gets together, watches UFCs, and you know, you're around these guys so much when you're training seriously. Look at that. What a cool award, BJJ Fanatics. That shield is bad, dude. That is so
Sweet
cool.
medals. They got a big team flag, and then here's the $1,000 check presented by our combat sports director, Arsen Alexinian.
Arsen looking really tight with that new haircut.
He is. He really is. So there's the cash money.
Yeah, baby. And the 14-karat gold BJJ Fanatic medals.
Exactly.
I mean, those are amazing.
Exactly. So, and then we got Javi over there as our jiu-jitsu director, and Arsen is our combat sports director. They're presenting the check to, I believe it's Web BJJ over here. So.
Javi has that radio face also.
So I think we're going to come back in a little while. We're going to give a little bit of a break because the females are going to be competing next. So we'll go on a little bit of an intermission, and stay tuned because we'll have the ladies coming up next.
Absolutely.
Hello, Mr. Alan Baruba.
Hello, Arson.
What a great show that we just witnessed earlier this evening. We have the golden. I don't want to say the first name, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say golden. B-I, you guys can spell the rest, and we have 609 BJJ. 609 BJJ is the local BJJ right down the road. Those are the golden B-I-T. I can't pronounce. I'm not allowed to say it, Mr. Allen. I will write it down for you.
I get you. All right. So we have Caitlin. She is on top. She's working in the north-south position.
I believe that's Alexandra on top. I know I've worked out with Caitlin. I was at their gym the other day.
Got you. Sorry.
I had a lot of fun.
We have a transition to an armbar. And we got the tap.
I know the Golden Bee girls are really...
the Golden Bees.
Yeah. My mom would not like me calling that to the girls. So
well, we're not. They're the only ones allowed to say that word.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I'm afraid if my mom will beat me if she hears me do that. So
that was Alexandra.
Yes.
Alexandra with the win. Armbar.
What a show that was earlier this evening, huh, Alan?
Oh, it was amazing. It was action-packed. It was non-stop excitement. Straight, every match. They didn't stop. Scrambles, submission attempts. Nobody just sat in the guard. Those guys, like I said, those guys are all, they live, breathe, and eat, sleep jiu-jitsu. All those, you got a lot, and everyone that's in the jiu-jitsu game, they know those kind of guys.
I'm next. Melanie. And now.
Melanie?
Yes.
Melanie. All right. Good luck, Melanie.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it.
No, she's not.
So, Christine? All right.
Melanie versus Christine Briggs.
All right. Go get him, Christine. All right, here we go. That was a fairly quick match. We had an armbar put on. So these are two new competitors. All right, so
right away, Chrissy Briggs goes to...
She sits back to guard. We're going for a heel. Nope. What happened here? We stopped the time?
I'm not sure exactly what happened
Something,
there.
maybe the timer wasn't going? Wait a second. Mikey Wacker is saying something here. I can't really understand his sign language, but...
Oh, I think they're trying to figure out if they can go for an ankle lock.
No, I think he's wondering why the girl's not going again. So we have Christine and Melanie.
Yes. Melanie is in a red top.
Okay.
And Chrissy is in a black t-shirt here.
Okay. All right.
And we're still trying to figure out exactly what did happen there.
Here they go. They are restarting. 5:45 on the clock. All right. Now is it Melanie sitting back for guard? Melanie on bottom right now?
No, that's Christine
No,
on
Christine,
bottom.
sorry.
Yes. Melanie.
Yeah, Christine on bottom.
It's tough to tell. They're
She's
both
working
wearing
the
the
leg.
same sweatpants
Yeah.
or tights.
She's working that leg. And Melanie's on the top game. So Christine's got a X guard going. She got that leg locked up. That's hard to deal with.
I would have torn my ACL in that position, holding it with
It's
my
almost
knee
like
right there.
Oh, and she's going for that heel hook. She's going to roll through.
Wow. Melanie's a tough girl fighting that really
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, she's
Clears
out of it.
it.
She's out of danger right now.
And Christina.
And she's transitioning.
to an arm
There you
bar
go,
of her
nice.
own.
No. Yeah, all right. So now we're in Christine's guard. Melanie's looking really strong. She powers through.
Really interesting.
She's in her guard right now, but she's smashing.
Girls'
she's really
flexibility, Alan, compared to guys in some of this stuff. It's not a surprise you. My back would have snapped there.
Yeah, and so I keep getting confused with the names here.
No, it's okay. So Melanie's in red
Right.
switcher right
So-
now, and Christina's in black. Christina's on
Melanie's
top.
got a body lock from the bottom. But you really got to. Oh, and she almost got a sweep out of that.
So in sub-only matches, there's no points here. So you fight till you get a tap out or submission.
Right. We have almost 4 minutes on the clock. Is that 3? God, my eyes. are
3
getting bad.
minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock.
Yep. All right, so we're really just sitting in Christine's guard right now.
Alan, were you flexible when you competed?
I was not flexible. Christine's gonna have to open up her guard. I think she's maybe working an armbar from there. It's hard to see because Melanie's got her so smashed up.
That
Melanie looks
position
real strong.
just hurts me watching it. My back, my neck.
Yeah.
It just would not bend like that.
No. I mean, they're in a very peculiar situation here where Melanie's just smashing and Christine will not open her guard. Oh, but here we go. Melanie's passed, and it looks like she has. I'm trying to see what lock she
So
has.
Melanie on bottom. What is she looking to do here to get out?
Oh, she's got working on a triangle from top position. Nope. She's got to settle back, and she can really work that. She's got a triangle almost locked in. She got the tap.
No, good win for Christina.
Right.
There's a lot of rolling around, a lot of flexibility there. Good sportsmanship by both girls. Hello.
Emma Matera.
Emma. All right, Emma. All right.
We have Emma Matera here from 609 BJJ. And we'll see who comes out from Golden. Can we change what the word BIT to Golden Beauties, Alan? Do you think that'd be more suiting?
Golden Bitcoins.
Yeah, Golden Bitcoins. Yeah, Christina's taking a little bit of a breather here before she goes out. I should have found out exactly what our criteria is. How much time do you have between each matches? Here's our referee here with some important announcement. Yes, sir. The referee wanted to know if the competitors checked in with us, and they did.
What a ref. Great guy. Already thinking of the commentators. All right, and they got similar builds here. Yeah, I will say Emma had a shirt that had some wrestling school on it, so she may be a wrestler. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Emma actually competed in this tournament in wrestling.
We're going back to this X card.
Yeah, Emma won the wrestling tournament here.
She did.
Yep.
Well, you're going to see some head smashing going on. She'll probably pass the guard and sit in some side control, but she's in guard right now, and Christine has a butterfly going on. And Emma's passing. We get a front headlock going on by Christine.
Oh, nice.
She's
Almost
slide
duck
through,
under
yeah.
type of a thing there.
Oh, we have a sweep by Christine.
She's definitely scoring back points for wrestling, but
Oh,
that
yeah,
doesn't do much here
almost
for
got a pin.
jiu-jitsu, correct?
No, it does absolutely nothing. Well, Emma's in a Peterson position.
Right.
All right, so now Emma's in a full side control. She's taking the back.
I would have to say Christina's conditioning has to come in effect here. This
I'm
is her
sure it
third
will.
match in a row, and
if Emma's a wrestler, you're going to see she's probably going to be pretty tenacious. She's going to have a full gas tank.
right.
And she's got her hooks in. She got two. Emma got both hooks in. Now let's see if she can submit Christina. You know, we'll say Christina being a jiu-jitsu.
Oh, going for an arm
Yep,
bar
Emma
here
transitions
now.
to the arm bar. Wow, nice transition. Belly down arm bar.
That is
Christina's
so
fighting.
crazy watching girls being so flexible in those positions. I would have broke so many bones at this.
Well, she did the right thing. She stepped over, tried to get parallel to Emma. So she fought off the arm bar pretty good. Emma's still battling for it, but she's not going to really get it from that position. Christina come around and keep hopping to that side.
Going for an ankle lock there.
No, not yet. I think it's another one of these peculiar positions that Christina gets into. See, we've seen a couple of them from her now.
No,
She's a scrambler. She always ends up in a good position.
there's
it's
a wrist
almost
lock.
like a wrist lock coming. Yeah. She's working some kind of.
To limp arm out there.
She's got a
Tell
body
how
lock.
strong she is. Just
Golly, her legs, right?
right coming out of that
But
position.
Emma once again ends up on top because that's where wrestlers always end up. And Christina, she's in a half guard position.
Now Emma needs to win to keep 609 BJJ in
Oh,
the
we have
game
a
here.
Kimura lock.
Oh, my
oh,
gosh! Oh. That just.
Oh man, that was nasty.
That really, I felt like my arm broke, and I'm not even on the mat, Alan.
I'm telling you.
Now win here for Emma will give a victory to 609 BJJ.
Emma seems to be a great little jiu-jitsu practitioner. What belt is she? Did it say?
Yeah, I'm not
she was
sure.
transitioning. She was using wrestling and jiu-jitsu nonstop. That was nasty.
Wow, that.
Yeah, she's
Good
tough.
one. Yeah, and
We're gonna set her up against Dashi. Dashi, you wanna put some of that money on the line? Where's Dashi? Look, Emma's like, yeah, I'll take him. All right, who do we have here? Who's Emma going against now? That's gonna be Jacqueline. Jacqueline with the golden bitcoins.
golden bitcoins. So we change it from golden BIT word.
We got you.
Alex Finker.
Thank you, Alex. So Alan, we change it from golden BIT to golden beauties to golden bitcoin.
There you go. Bitcoin's very
Great.
popular right now, so. All right. She sits down. Alexandra looks like she wants to play the guard game. She had the right accent for jiu-jitsu also, I want to mention. All right. So we have Alexandra in a half guard position. Emma's going to keep working her top game, trying to pass the guard. You'll probably see some head pressure coming up fairly soon. But Alexandra's going to be trying to stay on her hips. Emma sits back. I don't know if that was a good
she
move.
missed it.
Oh, she's sunk it in. Oh, now she's all about position.
Oh, no,
You know, it's all-
she gave up her ankle there, being too aggressive.
She sure
there.
did. Yeah, they always say position before submission.
Oh, that was a tap.
Yep. It was on the opposite side, so we didn't really get to see exactly what it was, but it was an ankle lock for sure.
And I do believe this girls here, Alan, they're going to go another round, but a different format to give them more matches.
Okay, we're going to do a brief intermission for 10 minutes. And a
Great.
word from our sponsors.
And our sponsors are Combat Closet.
And BJJ Fanatics.
Yes. with Caitlin Brookie, gray tights from 609 BJJ.
And Jacqueline from the Golden Bitcoins, coming to you live from New Way Combat. BJJ Fanatics. All right. Jacqueline sitting back for the ankle. Caitlin trying to defend that leg. Trying to pass through the guard. Jacqueline's got a butterfly guard working. Oh, now she goes back. Jacqueline goes back to full guard. Bump sweep. Nope.
Arm bar right there.
Yeah, that was this little sweep she was trying to put on.
You can tell Jacqueline comes in with a lot of experience here.
She's working. Is that a Kimura she's working?
Kimura.
No.
I don't like that.
Yeah. She got it. She got the tap. So Jacqueline wins. That's a quick tap.
A lot of credit to Caitlin for jumping in there, competing against higher belt level girls.
So the Golden Bitcoins, they're actually the Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, right?
I believe so. I think they have a couple girls from Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, and I think they have another girl from a different team, and I'm not exactly sure which one which, but so they decided to not go with Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu. Oh, I was just told by our producer that they asked Mike Wacker to coach them. They're not all from his gym, so.
Oh, you know Mike has that baby face. All the girls love it. All right. All right.
You are,
we are
Melanie,
right? Go get him. All right, good luck. All right, so now we have Melanie against Jacqueline.
referees are doing a great job today, and they'll also be here tomorrow, full day, for our individual part of our competition.
Melanie sits back, stands back up, squaring off, and battling. Melanie keeps trying to sit back for the guard. And boy, Jacqueline is very aggressive in this one.
Melanie gets almost a takedown there, but not quite.
They are fired up, scrambling like crazy. This is a fast-paced match right now. Okay, they're both sitting. There goes Melanie trying to work the guard again. Jacqueline got a knee up down in the middle, so Melanie can't close that guard. We're working a spider guard now. Melanie working the spider guard.
Is that what it's called, Alan? When it's pulling the wrist?
Yeah, when you grab the wrist, you put the feet on the inside of the elbows. And look, Jacqueline kind of got a heel working here. Toe hold. She got a toe hold. She got to push. Take her other foot and push off Jacqueline's butt to try to get out of this thing. She's almost out. She's almost out. She's in a bad position now. This is gonna heel hook is coming. Tap. She got the tap. She's talking to the ref. She's saying there was definitely there was a tap.
There's a difference in the belt level, I think, where
Yeah, it looks like Jacqueline's got some pretty solid jiu-jitsu working. All right. And now we have Emma.
Emma. Good luck, Emma. Emma versus Jacqueline.
Emma, definitely so far out of the girls watching, Emma to me has been one of the more impressive females. She really pairs the wrestling and jiu-jitsu up nicely. Right, you know, when you think she's just a wrestler, she's over there transitioning some jiu-jitsu moves and throwing submissions left and right. She's a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we have to remember, she went through an entire day of wrestling today, winning the wrestling portion of the tournament.
Yeah, well, that's a wrestler. That's what they do. They grind. We were talking about it earlier. That's the advantage. These young wrestlers coming up that, you know, transition into jiu-jitsu. They're used to wrestling 10, 12 times a day,
Right.
one after the other. It's like some of these kids, they just don't get tired. I don't even understand how they do it. They're just so used to it, right? They're like non-stop. You know, it's a comfort level too. You know, I grew up boxing, and really it seemed like the older guys that were comfortable and relaxed, they always could go the most rounds because they were relaxed in there. And it's, you know, you have a lot of wasted energy on just nervousness and everything else that goes along with it. When you've done it so many times, you're relaxed, and I think that has a lot to do with longevity and being able to go the distance multiple times and keep on going. All right, Emma. Jacqueline sits down to guard. She's working a butterfly guard right now. Double underhooks. Oh, no, overhook, underhook. She's going to try to...
Emma does a good job putting the head position right in there. And just...
Very hard to sweep a wrestler, I will tell you. Very hard. The balance is like a cat. And we're working an armbar. We're working an omoplata. Jacqueline's working an omoplata. Nope. Emma bumps out of that.
But Jacqueline, this is a third straight match in a row.
Right. And, you know, I think Jacqueline got some good advice from Mike Wacker over there in the corner. I've seen them talking before the match. So Mike is familiar with what Emma's been doing. So I'm sure he was giving good feedback on exactly how to attack Emma.
I mean, what's the difference? You'll see gyms like Mike's, Black Hole, where they're competing all the time. They go all over the place, and you see gyms that they have practice every day, but you have 2-3 people that are really competing in tournaments.
To me, that's the coaching. You know, as a coach, someone that's training jiu-jitsu, you're gonna listen to your coach, and if the coach says, "Hey, there's a tournament going on today," everyone's like, "Yeah, let's go." If the coach isn't pushing tournaments, then probably his students aren't going to compete. It's going to be just the guys that are kind of like more aggressive, or, you know, the lifers are working in Americana. Emma's working Americana on the other side. But she's doing it from a lockdown position.
Is that tough to do in that position?
Yeah, it's a lockdown position. No, she didn't have a lockdown. The legs get tangled up. One looks like the other. But, we're looking like a Kimura lock. It's going to be tough to get it, though, from a half guard. You
don't have enough leverage.
Oh, man. Oh. She got the tap. Emma got the tap from the top.
Wow.
Americana.
What a tough girl.
Yeah. Like I said, she is impressive. I would like to see those two rematch on full gas tanks and not have a...
Right.
You know, I think that would be a pretty fun match to watch. It was a fun match, but it's a real disadvantage when you have to go compete 2 or 3 times.
It is. 3 in a row.
Yeah, but it actually evens the playing field for most people except for Emma and Dashi.
Hello. Alex. Good luck, Alex.
Alex. Here we go, Alex.
Fincher.
Yep.
Alex Fincher versus Emma.
Yep. Alex and Emma. It should be fun to watch. You know, if your wife is one of these people, you're doing the dishes a lot, right? Make the bed now, Arson.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't gonna talk back, are you?
Yeah.
Heck no.
Nope.
Coffee?
Nope. Yeah, coffee.
All right. So, Alex sat back for guard. He's got a half guard. Emma's working the top, trying to pass that guard.
Alan, what are your thoughts on Quintet having team? You know, in wrestling, duels are so big. You know, in high school, you get big part of it. Getting on the mats with your teammates, they're lined up. The other teams line up, facing each other. Same thing in college. It's so exciting. In jiu-jitsu, we just don't see duels. You know, so there's 3 versus 3 competing with your teammates. What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's great if you got to have a good strategy to where you're going to put your guys. And it's going to even the playing field for some of the guys that are able to run through. I think there could be another way to do, just it's tough to watch a situation like with Adachi run through and not be able to see the other guys compete. Maybe there should be some kind of way to force them to use all their competitors somehow.
Dashi's team just said that we're only signed up for the Quintet, but his teammates did not compete at all. They both just told me that they're going to sign up to compete tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but they were happy because Dashi won him, $350 each probably.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, what I was saying is, Dashi, he could be bullying those guys and be like, look, I'm going to take $500.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you $250 because you didn't no work.
Yeah.
Beat it.
They did bring him his water really efficiently. I saw that, and they waved him up.
Well, there's a nice little scramble going on here. Alex is no joke. But Emma's she's a smart competitor. She's going to be a lot of fun to watch coming up through the ranks. I'm telling you, she could just see her. She puts things together so nicely. And her transitions and the transitions and the wrestling scrambles that she has is awesome.
Halfway through the match,
She passed 30 knee slice. Oh, nice sweep by Jacqueline. And she goes right back after those ankles. Jacqueline does.
When you go against a wrestler too, ankle locks. I know when I go to jiu-jitsu gym, I work out with the guys, and they'll get frustrated with me because I'll hand fight. But as soon as they're ready to finish, they just jump to my ankles, and there he goes. It's a kryptonite for wrestlers, right?
It really is.
We don't have that feel for it.
I'm just not a big ankle lock guy. I never got into it. It's like I can't stand people's feet. So grabbing somebody's foot, I don't know.
It just did not sit well with you.
But I will tell you, John Danaher said it's why ignore 50% of the body, right?
Right.
And he's the one who brought that to the stage. And his boys at the Death Squad, although they just broke up, they were known as the leg lockers. They were destroying everybody. And then after they started doing it, it just caught on and it grew from there.
Well, you see great technique come in. It's like any sport, right? Something new, something that's exciting, that works. People that love the sport, they want to transition, learn it, and improve on it.
Tap. Yeah.
Wow. Well, great job.
Alex got the tap.
And
straight ankle lock.
Concludes our girls' competition.
All right.
The golden
Bitcoins,
Golden Beauties win the title. Alan, I'm going to go out there and present the girls with their medals and their awards.
All right. You got it. Hey, Emma. Yeah. Well, we had some great matches. We had a lot of great jiu-jitsu. Once again, we've seen some high-end ankle locks and leg locks, and very impressive girls. I keep talking about Emma. I really liked watching her game because she mixed the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling up so nicely, and she seems like she's probably pretty young too. So she's got an awesome future ahead of her.
Yeah, and it's really cool to see the bleeding of the cultures too between wrestlers and jiu-jitsu athletes, and how she wrestled today and then also did jiu-jitsu. It's just kind of having this maybe a more just objective observation, just back a little bit. It's really cool to see. And now they're getting presented, and there are two teams with the female quintet. And
boy, those two guys look even uglier next to those girls, don't they?
And then I think the gold's coming out with the golden bitcoins. I like the adjustment there. They're really fun. They put a team together, and just great group of athletes here competing.
They were exciting. All the girls' matches were exciting too. They were fast-paced, lots of moving, lots of transitions. That's what you want to see.
Yep. And some of them stepping outside their comfort zones, just being under the spotlight here, and just a lot of credit to everybody who competed today.
Right. Yeah, and Mike Wacker trying to get a little bit of that fame, right? He went and stepped in as coach.
Thanks, Emma.
Great job, Emma. You did fantastic. How old are you? How old? 17. Oh my goodness.
Rocking that. She's going to have a lot more of those BJJ Fanatics awards.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you, guys.
She's fun to watch. Yeah. She's like I said, I didn't think she was 17.
I know. And I got to say, we're teasing Coach Mike over here, but some of these girls don't even, these athletes aren't even at his gym, I believe, and they asked, can you coach us? Can you be there for us? And just a testament. Maybe I'm speaking a lot about him, but it's just really impressive.
Mike's a great guy. He is.
So here's the gold medal and the team award here.
Yeah, Alex, Christine, and Jacqueline.
Yep. Javi, and there's Coach Mike there.
There you go, Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu.
There we go.
On the podium again.
Yep. And that'll be good. That'll be good. We're gonna wrap up, and we're gonna do more of these live streams at these BJJ Fanatics Jiu-Jitsu tournaments. And I saw something like the Facebook group. People are asking, is this legit? And it is. New Way Combat has partnered with BJJ Fanatics a few months ago officially. This is maybe 6th or 7th event.
When you guys told me you were partnering with BJJ Fanatics, I was like, oh man, it's over. Drop the mic.
Well, it's just really cool to be able to
bring the yellow tape. Yeah. We're killing it.
and help play a role in like expanding the sport of jiu-jitsu and get more people on the mat by creating competitions that people really want to come to that are fun. And there's a lot of great tournaments out there, and I think we can run with the best of them in New Way Combat and BJJ Fanatics.
No, hold up. We're leaving them behind, dude. Nobody's competing with this. There's no competition. Come on, seriously. No one pairs it up like this.
We're just trying to do the
Stop being so humble.
I don't know how to be. I don't know how to be.
I'll smash him for you.
So,
all right. Hey, guys, thanks for everything. It was a great time. I had a blast. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah.
Lobster out.
Lobster's out.
I don't even know. How do we sound on there? You can hear nothing? Are these goofy motherfuckers?
We're going to change the way people look at jiu-jitsu.